Hello everybody, my name is Komon and welcome to another Genshin Location TCG video. Today I'm going to be playing a Mualani deck for her birthday. It's not going to be her birthday at the time you're seeing this, but it is her birthday at the time of recording, so I guess it still kind of counts. The way this deck works is it uses Edict of Absolution to not swap us out whenever you use her technique, which basically reduces our costs by 1 each time, as we don't have to pay the cost of swapping back. The rest of the deck is just a bunch of ways to gain extra dice or like gain extra Night Soul and stuff like that. We also have Mavuika, who is here to ramp on round 1 using her skill, her prepare skill specifically. She's going to be giving us extra dice, sending them forward, I guess, into future rounds and drawing us cards. She also, because she's using a technique to do it, gives us the opportunity to use stuff like Atea and Saurus Crackers, which we're already going to use on Mualani, so might as well set them up earlier and get value out of them earlier. On top of that, there's one card here that isn't draw or extra cards, and that is the White Glove and the Fisherman, which will give us 1 extra damage instead, as we do need that to hit the very important breakpoint on our first skill, as with 4 stacks, her normal attack will deal 9 damage and not 10, so we need the 1 extra to get the kill a little bit earlier. But yeah, the deck is pretty straightforward. It's just a combo deck where you just ramp a bunch, then you go on Mualani, you stack a bunch, and then you just kinda kill your opponent. Anyway, that's enough for the deck. Let's get into the games. I mean, yeah.
Anytime, any place.
Please give me 3 pyro. Please. Okay, thank you. I mean, I guess I have Upper Glass, but I have this odd feeling that I'm gonna see Facial Talent or something like that. Okay. I'm not. There's still a chance I see something like, I don't know, Sisson Mage Talent.
Rise with the sun.
I have to do this now, unfortunately. It is gonna draw them cards. Okay, yeah, that's nice. They should have went to Klee just to like swap me off of the prepare. Because the AoE does nothing when I'm playing Mualani. Or when I'm playing Edict of Absolution on Mualani. I'm gonna heal her up anyway. Mualani burst summon icon looks so uncanny. I think it's just the perspective. I think it's just that the perspective is a little bit off. This is like both the best and the worst selection of cards I've ever seen in my life. I don't know how to feel about this. Normal attack, not even skill. I guess they might not have the dice for a skill. Which is understandable. Please give me Saurus Crackers here. Please give me Saurus Crackers. I mean, that could have been Saurus Crackers. If it was a little bit earlier, it could have drawn me Saurus Crackers. Okay, so I have Not enough dice to kill. Cool. Honestly, since I've used the phlogiston, I might as well like skill on Mavuika.
Light it up.
Grab like this, I guess. Doesn't really matter. I can do this. Play another one out. Then swap to Mualani.
Ooh, let's go!
She's gonna take a little bit of damage. But then honestly, I think it's better to afterwards go on Herald, tank on him, get the draw of heart, and then if I get fruits of training, I'm gonna Herald skill at the start of the round to reduce the cost of Mualani's skill, because I might need to reskill on her. Okay, I didn't get fruits of training, but I think I'm still gonna Herald skill because Mualani is relatively under threat. Because the only defensive utility I have in the deck is Edict, which is usually enough because Mavuika prepares for way too long. So by the time I get to Mualani, usually my opponent can only land in like one hit. But this round, they can threaten her pretty realistically. Wouldn't Pancration be good here? Yeah. But like what do I replace for it? I guess like strategize maybe.
No rest for the wicked.
Honestly, it's probably over the little Tepetlosaurus or whatever it was called.
Woohoo, let's go!
Because paying 1 for a card that shuffles Phlogiston instead of cards I actually want might just suck a little bit. Maybe just a little bit.
Amazing!
Okay, we don't... You didn't have to be annoying like that. Nobody was forcing you to be annoying, you know? Okay. Thank you, Mavuika, for applying Pyro on both normal attacks and techniques. Which is not something you had to do at all. I don't know why they gave her just so many different things. Just passively, but you know what? Sure. Why not? The burst kills after 1. So here I'm gonna burst, get back a dice from Gandharvaville. I'm gonna apply by target, but I'm not gonna lose my skill because I played Phlogiston. And then I sneak. Let's play Atea. Technique. Have fun, opponent. Have fun getting blasted for 16.
It was an accident.
No, Mavuika can make another character use not use up their Night Soul twice, but that's different. That's on her burst. What happens with Mualani is her technique doesn't cost Night Soul unless both of your other characters are dead. So in other words, they were really scared of what would happen if Mualani was able to like keep stacking without needing to swap, right? Like whenever your two other characters are dead, she can just keep stacking infinitely without needing to swap. And that's what the arcane here is here for, because it prevents you from being swapped out. So like, because it by default doesn't cost any Night Soul, the arcane makes it so that anytime you use the technique, you don't swap out, so it just costs 1, no Night Soul, you don't swap out, life's good, right? Like it's basically as if your two characters were dead, but it doesn't cost Night Soul. So that's what the arcane is for. That's the whole point of the deck. Mualani is like the only character, no, Mualani is one of the two Natlan characters that doesn't consume Night Soul. The other one being Mavuika with her swapping bike, with her 2-cost bike. Because that one just doesn't consume Night Soul for some reason. Let's Athea for 1. And then, honestly, I can use Saurus Crackers on... I can use Saurus Crackers on the technique to draw 4 cards now. If I think that I won't need extra dice for round 3. Right, because it doesn't give me any extra dice round 2, but then I also won't be able to use it for round 3. But then also, that would make it so my Athea isn't used up by Mavuika next round, and Mao is going to draw me the other crackers, which are going to be for Mualani. So I think it's better to do this now. Yeah, there we go. And he gives me a dice, which if I draw something usable here, like Opera, I can use it. I can just play it out. Or like Ganarville. Unfortunately, my one of Fruits of Training has shown up twice now after drawing with Mavuika. I think I'm cursed. Yeah, I stay on Mavuika. Because like, swapping to Mualani is going to use my 1 current dice, but not swapping to her is going to give me 1 dice less, or like it's going to make her skill cost 1 less, so it's basically even whether you swap or not, and I kind of want to be on Mavuika to tank with her, so yeah. Switch dude, I have Golden Troop. I have no reason to. Like this, I wanted the Dendro to be applied to the character who already has it. It's like here, how scared am I of the burst? If they have any extra damage buff, I die to the burst, but if not, I can skill and get the Pyro, which can be useful. I think I'm gonna take the gamble. I think I'm gonna do this just to get the extra Pyro, and then the bike itself doesn't matter. Yes, just get this one. Oh, that's usages in Mavuika? I thought it was 1 round. That's so good, no wonder it's 4 cost. I don't know which one you're referring to, but yeah, Mavuika has both usages and Night Soul. The only 4 cost thing is the burst. But yeah, the burst gives everybody extra Night Soul, or makes them not consume Night Soul, which is basically the same thing. Here I skill for 1.
Amazing.
I use Source Crackers, which will make my technique cost 0, and then I have another 0 cost technique from Ate, and then I can play the second Ate, which would have been fixing dice, but now it's not. Oh, I guess picking a higher cost technique was better. I did not even think about that fact. So this could give me like gamblers. So I'm gonna do it. Or like Boar Princess or whatever. It gave me gamblers were never punished. So if they don't swap off here, I can actually get the kill. Actually, no, I can't. I can get the kill, but without equipping gamblers. It's a bit too costly. Oh, what are we stealing? Fuck you. Should have played her out. My bad. Okay, Wayo is like 10 times easier to kill. Why did you do this? What? Thank you. Okay, cool. So now I use skill. I get one dice back from Gandharvaville. I use the second Gandharvaville. Get one more dice. Set up for next round. Technique, just because why not? She's gonna take a lot of damage here, but I don't really care. Next round I think I'm just gonna... No, I should care. Should I? If they play out the last one, then they can kill her, so it does matter, unfortunately. But it's okay, right? Oh, do I keep the pyro? Do I bet on them being able to kill her and keep the pyro so I go on Mavuika? And I don't think so. No, I think I do. I think I do bet on them killing her. Because there's no way they have no way to kill me here. Like, they absolutely have a way to kill me. Oh, we're desperate. Okay, I guess they didn't have a way. But, like, I also don't have a way to kill them with a burst. And also... Okay, so... I mean... Honestly, you know what? I think it's best to, like... normal attack. Yeah. Because then if they kill her, I swap to Mavuika and that just kills. If they don't kill Mualani, then they swap to Xinyan instead. I can tune a bunch of cards to kill with burst. I'm cool with that. Okay. I don't... A lot of these are kind of useless anyway.
Check this out. Best of luck.
So it was wrong to bet on them having a way to kill Mualani, but it worked out in the end, so never punished. I'm the greatest player ever, and I have never misplayed in my life. Clearly. You have no evidence of me ever misplaying, ever.
Anytime, any place.
Also here I can like... I can do so many Mavuika techniques with the 3-cost bike, but... let's just do it cleanly. GG. Actually, is I haven't lost yet? Good for the deck? I guess it is, as long as my opponent is very aggressive and kills Mavuika. Round 2 after I set everything up. What the fuck are they doing? This hand looks great. This hand looks
Ready
fantastic.
to ride.
As long as they don't equip anything. I was gonna say I also wouldn't need that many pyro dice, but I got them. I guess I I guess I got all the bad luck out of my system last game. Well, Rosaria Gamba. Yeah, but like for what? Uh-huh. Okay. So that weapon's gonna do nothing for you. But Opera does not function for me here, so
Light it up.
good choice. I can still play it out though, I believe. So this costs 1, I get down to 4. This essentially costs nothing because I'm gonna use it anyway. 4 down to 2. Yeah, I can still play it, I believe. And I can play this. Okay, I'm not playing of that right now though. So I play Gandharvaville and I get back 1 dice. Actually, I could play this now because they can't use the cards immediately. But I can. So if it's like an... What would I even want? Golden Troop, I guess? White Glove? That's White Glove, yeah. I have the Gamblers, I have the White Glove, where I'm gonna draw it now for the extra damage to help with my breakpoints. I have Phlogiston, in case they swap around a lot, which I'm guessing they will. I have Thea, I have Gandharva. This is looking like a great game. I also have War Princess, like, before my thing runs out, so I get the extra dice immediately. Life's looking good. So they've equipped 2, 2, 1. They've equipped 5 dice worth of equipment. Oh, and they have artifacts. Yeah, I am definitely not getting an opera here. Like, ever. Boom. I was almost gonna use the Logistin before going on Mualani, but that would have been really stupid. Because all I would have done is keep 1 Night Soul to... No, that would have been really good. Wait, that would keep 1 Night Soul on Mavuika. And that would help me out greatly with my breakpoints. I just now realized I haven't been doing that the whole time. I just now realized that would be a really good play that I have not been doing. That would give me like 3 extra damage. 1 from the pyro and 2 from the reaction. Whoop. My bad.
Woohoo! Let's go! Surf's up!
Yeah, I would have had not lethal here, but I would have been like doing 7 to her. So if I had 1 extra dice, I would have had lethal here with the White Glove. But unfortunately,
Anytime, any place.
I am not the smartest out there. Oh, I could have spent that 1 extra dice. Oop. You can always use Opera on its first turn by playing it or tuning it. Yeah, but not here, because they were going first. I could tune it this game, but I don't need to. They were going first and they equipped 3 billion things. I've heard I gave her the heart. Okay, so boom, boom. My hand is gonna be literally all phlogiston here. I like crackers. I like crackers.
Rise with the sun.
Any of them, I don't know. Doesn't matter.
Woohoo! Let's go!
For me, on the first turn, it's just dice fixing, so the first turn always gets the same value. Yeah, yeah. But I just didn't need the dice fixing, so yeah. But yeah, note to self: use the phlogiston from Mavoika. It's not from. For some reason, I just thought it's from Mualani. Like I just put it in and I'm like, yeah, Mualani runs out of Night Soul sometimes if they swap around. But it's like I just completely forgot. Mavoika is here. She's not just here for a ramp. 7, not enough. Okay, cool. I believe every character here is dead on the next action. Like, it doesn't matter who they swap to, I can kill every single one.
Punishment.
If they do decide to swap. If not, I can still just kill her. Yeah. Normal attack here. Gamblers gives me back
Is this my
2 dice.
job?
Yeah, Lanyan dice to burst. Then I get back 1 dice from or not immediately, but
An epic wave! Whoosh!
I'm gonna get 2 dice from the gamblers.
The foul.
Use them on a skill.
No.
Gandharva's gonna give me back 1.
Amazing.
And then I can use that on a technique. And then 1 more technique. And I didn't even need the code in for cleanup, but yeah. Like it never came up.
No one fights alone.
But I technically do have 2 extra damage in hand.